Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. And shalom to all the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Okay, I just wanted to go into this little quick lesson on this article I had seen about this actor from the Star Trek series finally going to space. And I just wanted to go into what he said actually when he went out there and came back. So this is from the Washington Post. It says, William Shatner says his trip to space felt like a funeral for Earth. Right. And this is a Edomite. It says the Star Trek actor, a longtime environmental advocate, described feeling grief for a planet in peril. Right. It says William Shatner expected that going to space in October 2021 would induce the ultimate catharsis. Let me look that up. The purification and purgation of emotions through art or any extreme change in emotion that results in renewal and restoration. So basically when it's a purge and the process of releasing and thereby provide a relief from strong or repressed emotions. It says a sense of connection between all living things. Instead, having stared into the vicious coldness of space, he found himself confounded as the Blue Origin spaceship landed and he stepped back onto Earth. It says, touching the ground, Shatner wept, and he wasn't sure why. Right, it said he wasn't sure why, so he was weeping. He was in a mournful, sorrowful spirit, and he didn't even understand why. Which through the spirit, like it said, that coldness, the vicious coldness of space, you can relate that back to him looking into his future, because it's a cold, it's a hard judgment coming to Esau Edom, to the future, and ultimately him going out there, he realized it ain't nothing for him, because the Israelites, we're finna get everything. We're finna inherit the earth, like it say in Job chapter 20, he swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them back up. So Esau, he finna cough up the whole earth. But it says, touching the ground, Shatner wept, and he wasn't sure why. Everyone else was shaking bottles of champagne, and it was quite a sense of accomplishment. And I didn't feel that way at all. He said, I was not celebrating. I don't know, shaking my fist at the gods, Shatner told the Washington Post. Right. It said it took Shatner several hours to realize what he was experiencing. Great grief for the planet. The actor, now 91, had been involved in environmental causes for years, but his October 13th trip aboard the Blue Origin spaceship, which made him the oldest human to visit space, gave that work new urgency. He said, just opposing its cold, dark, black emptiness with the warm, nurturing of the earth below filled him with deep despair and sparked the realization. Right, which I'm not going to go all the way into it, but I finished with this last little paragraph. It says, I discovered that the beauty isn't out there, it's down here with all of us. Leaving that behind made my connection to our tiny planet even more profound, which the planet is not tiny. He wrote in an excerpt on his new book, just basically going into how he realized it ain't nothing, this is his kingdom. This is all that's for him. The Lord has given him the whole earth. And, Esau Edom can never be happy, can never be satisfied. Being on that show of Star Trek, which, let me look up Star Trek. Going into the show about being a part of spaceship in the space, go realize, actually, let me look up some scenes. Wow. Going to the Star Trek space scenes. Because this is what they showcase. This is what they're acting out as if they're going to other planets and galaxies, going out there experiencing what's out there in space, you know, which is not meant for him to experience those things. This is given to the Israelites, you know. Look at this one. You see, you got pictures of what's to be chariots. They show a battle. You got a picture of, the chariots and planet in the, well, it look like it might be Earth in the background. Another one with a different planet. This is all for the Israelites. This is what we finna experience. And it's finna be glorious. The Lord is finna open up all things unto us. But as the Edomite said, he said it was cold, dark, vicious, blackness, nothing to be expected. He said everything that's for him is down there on earth, because this is his kingdom. This is what the Lord has given him. And me and the brother, we did a lesson earlier. This is a low vibrational kingdom anyway. We finna have something that's gonna far exceed any kingdom that's ever rose upon the face of the earth. Matter of fact, it's finna far exceed any thought of how a kingdom should be ran on the face of the earth, or how it should be. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple scriptures. This is Job chapter 11, verse 20. It says, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. Right, which, this going to ultimately this whole kingdom crumbling, this future of America, the future of Babylon the Great is grim. It's finna be destroyed. It's falling, But also, too, the hope of Esau, Edom, it's grim because there's nothing else for him. This is all that he has, and he's finna lose it. This is all that Esau Edom have, and he's finna lose it. He's finna lose it all. Everything that he worked so hard to get, which was given to him by the Most High, everything that he, has done and established in the earth is all finna be gone. This is Job chapter 20, verse 10. It says, his children shall seek to please the poor, which is going into the Israelites, and his hands shall restore their goods. They're finna cough up the whole earth. They're finna cough up everything that they took. They're finna give it all, they're finna lose it all. And I'm gonna jump down to verse 15. It says, he have swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Right, so he finna cough up everything. Finna cough up the possession of the earth, the resources, all of it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right. So Esau, Edom is the last kingdom that's going to be reigning on the earth before the kingdom of heaven is coming, before the kingdom of heaven is established, which would be ruled and ran under Yahweh Shai and the Israelites, the 144,000. So Esau, and we're at the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom. Salakia. We're at the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom. So he's literally finna lose every single thing. He's finna lose all his power, all his authority on the earth. This man, he's finna lose his rank, his status, like I said, the resources, his military might, all the blessings that he had been given. He's finna lose everything, He's finna be put right where he belongs, at the very bottom. And he's finna be into slavery, into servitude, until them 1,000 years are up, and he be wiped off of the face of the earth, and we won't even be thinking about it Edomite no more. This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 11. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. Right. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown. This is what we're seeing. Esau Edom is the end of the world. His house is being overthrown. His tabernacle, his basically his dwelling place with his rulership, his kingdom. We're in the house of Esau Edom right now. We under his authority and his rule, his power. He make all the rules. He has to say so over the earth right now. But that's all coming to an end. It shall be overthrown, and it's being overthrown. So like it right now, by this word, by the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Prophecy is coming to pass. His kingdom is steady crumbling at a fast rate until it finally be overthrown for good. But it said, but the tabernacle of the upright shall flourish. So Jacob is literally rising. We're being set right before his eyes. And the kingdom of heaven is within us. It's a people before it's a place. So you literally have one kingdom rising while another one is crumbling and falling. We're rising. Going into the elect. The elect are rising, and this kingdom ruled under Esau Edom, while Esau Edom's kingdom is crumbling at a fast rate. Until it completely be consumed or destroyed, and Yahweh shall make his grand entrance and his return. Okay, I got one more. This is Proverbs 24:20. It says, For there shall be no reward to the evil man, right? There won't be no mercy, no second chances for Esau Edom. There will be no favor shown to him in the kingdom. There will be nothing for him to bounce back in the kingdom of heaven, out of slavery or nothing. It says the candle of the wicked shall be put out, which is going to the light of the wicked. All these different philosophies, doctrines, and everything that Esau Edom has to offer. He has his own way, his own basically he's showing himself as God, so he has the way, he has creation in his own ideal of how he think it should go, and ultimately his hope, his future, his plans, the light of the candle of the wicked shall be put out, the light of the wicked shall be put out. Because Esau Edom has the mindset that he gonna live forever. He gonna rule forever. All that's being put out by this word, And going back to that William Shatner, realizing that everything that was meant for him to have is right here on earth, because he got the earth is in his hand right now. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, So he has the rulership, or they have the rulership right now. But everything else is meant for the Israelites, and we gonna receive all that. So them trying to go out there to space to see what's out there, it ain't meant for you to see it, Ain't nothing out there. Even though you've been on that show, that Star Trek, having the whole ideal of outside planetary travel, intergalactic travel, having the chariots, spaceships on the show, spaceships, other planets going to explore, seeing other people on other planets, all those things, that's going to be for us to experience, for the Israelites. You're going to be right here in servitude, in slavery, But I just wanted to go into that article, going into how he said, basically he said he's shaking his hand at the gods, right? Because he know everything that he has is right here on earth. And then on top of that, it said he a part of an environmental, organization or sect, however you want to look at it. And Esau not even taking care of the earth, So he not even taking care of the place that he even live at, the place that he control. He's not even taking care of that. So, their kingdom is falling, and it's going to be destroyed. But it's time for the Israelites to rule. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. And peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word, sincerity, and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word, sincerity, and the truth. Shalom.